Hello Galactic family. Greetings to you. I am Anticrian and I was introduced to all of you before through Anaconda in your last year. I am here to share with you basically, the family. Greetings, dear one. We are glad you have asked this crucial question at such a powerful and earth-shaking time. And we would say, that what you are classifying as fear is not always fear so much as forms of anxiety and even a feeling of excitement for current and soon to occur changes on the earth. But we will speak on fear in general, and then on feelings of anxiety for loved ones, particularly children. Understand that the way that your mind and emotions function now, individually and in relation to one another, is undergoing a metamorphosis. So that your idea of fear is caught up in this uncomfortable feeling that you or your loved ones might not be safe. In fact, much of what you are now calling fear is the mind's uncertainty regarding not only the state of the world, but how your increasingly heart-based awareness is viewing life. There is a degree to which the world is indeed a ship on rough and uncharted waters at the moment. Yet you made it clear long ago, before incarnating, that you wanted to experience not only the new earth and its fifth-dimensional expressions, but the actual transition to that new form of living. You feel your human frailty and smallness more keenly now, as your soul broadens and deepens its expression through you, showing you in your sleep state and increasingly in your waking hours, how powerful and expansive your universal aspect, your divine self, truly is. The divine self is asking you to expand your energies in ways that the ego mind finds difficult to comprehend, let alone accept. It would prefer to remain quiet and covered in old beliefs that say that life is a thing encompassed purely by the physical body and that if the breath leaves the body, then life itself is lost. Or that physical well-being, including financial and physical security, is paramount to feeling and being safe. Or that weathering the conditions of a world in transition is a matter of controlling what you can, while feeling stressed and uncertain about anything you cannot control. In fact, this is not your situation. It is the ego mind's reading of your situation, but nothing more than that. It is not wrong to experience these thoughts and emotions, but understand where they originate, and why they exist. You are not here to establish physical safety at every moment as a paramount expression of your inner wisdom or your love for yourself and others. Many risk their physical selves on a daily basis, serving populations in war-torn or poverty-ridden areas, yet they feel little fear. They have taught themselves to acclimate to their surroundings, in a way that they not only cope mentally and emotionally, but are able to maintain their physical well-being in ways that do not stress them as being inadequate or too tenuous a reality to bear. And this they do by living entirely in the present moment. Fear, as you describe it, is mainly a struggle within the mind, a desperate leap for what it calls security or safety, that in fact has nothing to do with safety. It is no more than a desire to control outer circumstances. In fact, one of the reasons you incarnated this time around, was to release the need to control outer circumstances, and to allow your energy to flow in the moment, whatever may be occurring around you. You may have been put in dangerous circumstances many times in your life, without knowing it, but you did not attempt to control those outer circumstances, because your mind had been trained to accept them. A few examples include the intentional poisoning of public drinking water with chemicals such as fluoride and chlorine, vaccinations contaminated with illnesses, EMF radiation, chemtrails, and the mind control exercised by your education, religion, and media industries. Any of these has the potential for far greater destruction than an earthquake or flood. It is simply that you have been trained to fear one far more than the other. And so, we would say, when feelings of anxiety arise, know that this is the ego mind struggle, frustrated that it cannot control all of your life conditions. Tell the frightened child within you, for that is at the heart of the matter, all is well, dear one. We will stay in this present moment, and we will find something joyful to do now. Then, just as you would quiet the fears of a small child in a storm, you must intentionally engage in some joyful use of color, music, creative expression, laughter, or enjoyment of the natural world. Intentionally step out of the mind's programs of complaints that danger is out there and coming to get us. Nonsense. In truth, the earth has never been safer, in all its history, since the fall of Atlantis. How much safer could you be, than to be ascending to the fifth dimension, with all the help, love, encouragement, and higher wisdom of the ascended masters, archangels, and your own higher self, who are ready to guide you at every moment. Regarding the safety of your children, we will say what no parent wants to hear, and yet must. Your children have their own paths to follow. They are as sacred as your own path, and you must allow them such. Most assuredly, it is your job to demonstrate for them how to live in the world in ways that are positive, self-nurturing, kind, compassionate, intelligent, and certainly, careful. But understand that your fear for a child only instills fear in them which you have already realized, and that does them no service. Gift them and yourself with far more than that. Choose a few affirmations to say and write out each day, and do this without fail until you know your energy has shifted in this matter. Write out an affirmation such as, I am divinely blessed, protected, and guided, at all times. Writing it out 12 or 15 times, and letting your subconscious soak in the reality of that statement and its vibration. You may wish to let your subconscious answer that affirmation on the right-hand side of the page, each time you write it. You will probably find that your inner voice automatically answers with, really? I don't think so. Or something to that effect. That is all right. Allow the fearful child to speak, and keep writing the affirmation, letting them respond each time with a good level response. After writing it 10 or more times, you will see the voice shift in emphasis, until it comes to accept this as your reality. This is a powerful process to use with any obstacle you are facing. In this way, you create a dialogue with those aspects of yourself that are not sure that it is okay not to worry. Part of your mind may feel that that is its job, to engage in ongoing worry. It can do that job for you in a much better way, such as noting all the safety, calm, quiet, and well-being that surrounds you each day, but you must instruct it to do so. Concentrate on that which you wish to see, dear one. And know that the apparent uncertainties occurring now are only there because your world is moving out of chaos, not into it. Sometimes, the pot must be stirred, to bring up that which needs to be poured out. That is all that is occurring now. And so we send our love and our blessings of light and reassurance, dear one, to you and all who partake in this moment with us. For this is all there is, this now moment. This breath, this life that is just one expression of your endless divinity. This is what you came here for. Step into it. Claim it. There is no one to take it from you. Namaste, friends. We are with you, every moment.